Good morning from Cambodia. If you're just joining us, my name is Claire Hawkins. I'm a traveling singer-songwriter and digital nomad, currently backpacking through Asia. When you're on the road as long as I am, some days are just kind of admin days. Today I have to do some work, I have lots of videos to edit, I have to pick up my laundry, I might even get a haircut. I'm still gonna make sure I fit in some sightseeing and see some of this beautiful country while I'm at it. But I figured I'd take you all along for a little day in my life as a music digital nomad here in Cambodia.
It feels a little bit heavy, like I'm told it should. I was a little unready, didn't know if I could.
That place was so good for breakfast. The guy working there was such a sweetheart. He wanted to be on camera, so I got a clip of him. He was also really funny and told us that he works in the front and his ex-girlfriend is the chef. He then clarified, she's now his wife. So no longer his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, now wife. He was very funny. I'm now headed back to the hostel just to get a little bit of work done, and then I'm gonna head out somewhere exciting for lunch.
With everything and nothing holding me here.
As you can hear, I am off in a tuk-tuk to the next stop of the day, which is lunch at the Central Market.
Now I'm making plans for the rest of the year.
This building right behind me is the Central Market. It opened in 1937 and it was actually built by the French when Cambodia was under colonial rule. Supposedly it has food and drinks and souvenirs, lots to explore. Let's go check it out.
It's not a choice that I need to make. It's just a voice pointing out everything that's at stake. No one I know is gonna show me the way, but I know staying put is still choosing to stay.
I'm sure that this green tarp is helping the effects of the heat of the sun, but it's toasty in here. I am actually getting to put my French to use right now because this pillar explains the history of the market, but it's only written in Khmer and French because, as I said, this market was built when Cambodia was under French colonial rule. It says that the first stone was laid in 1935 and then the market was actually completed 2 years later in 1937. There are lots of coconut water stands where I am right now and it's very hot, so I think it's the perfect time to get one. Thank you!
Thank you so much.
Thank you! So sweet, it's really nice. I can't imagine it's very easy to wear a heavy winter coat like that in this weather. So far, it's pretty much just been clothes and coconut water, although there was one food stand that I passed. But it's really interesting. It's like a maze in here, but there aren't that many people. I don't know if that's just because it's the middle of a weekday, but I thought it was gonna be way more crowded, and it's kind of nice that it's not. What I just saw was large blocks of ice being chopped up into ice to supply to restaurants and the like, which is really, really cool to see, especially because it's so hot in here and they are able to preserve huge blocks of ice.
He talks a little bit to me like I wished he would.
I have definitely now made it to the food section of the market. It's a lot more lively. There's lots of fish and produce and meat and all sorts of things, and it definitely seems like this is where local people are coming to get their food.
He sees a little bit through me where the walls once stood.
I have found the prepared food section, and I decided to sit down at the restaurant that just had the most people there. I think that seems like a safe bet. Some of the places here have menus, some have signs, not a lot of English. You can use the Google Translate app if you want to try to translate the menus. That's what I did. But also, people have been really nice and have given me suggestions, and I can also kind of just point at things and say, that looks good, which is what I've done. I've gone for a beef sandwich. It looks kind of like a banh mi sort of situation. We're gonna try it. I think it's gonna be really good. Well, I would say this was a very successful trip to Central Market. I am, however, extremely sweaty, so I think before I get back to work, it's time to cool off in the pool.
With everything and nothing pouring out my lips. Now that it's not broken, I can look for
Thank you. I'm gonna go for an extremely quick, very short run and then hop in the pool. Sometimes when I'm running in another country, I worry about seeming annoying or obnoxious or getting in people's way. But I have gotten nothing but friendly smiles from the locals I've passed.
It's not a choice that I need to make. It's just a voice pointing out everything that's at stake. No one I know is gonna show me the way, but I know staying put is still choosing to stay.
The next stop of the day is to get a haircut. I'm sure you all can tell I don't cut my hair very often, but it's time. It's gotten really long. I want a nice little refresh. And I think the place I've found is about $15 US here in Phnom Penh. I actually think there are places that do it even cheaper, but I read really good reviews about this place. It sounds great, so we're gonna see how it is.
I've learned to ignore the way. Not all who hurt have to numb the pain. I can bear it pushing down on me.
It looks so good. Thank you. That was definitely a success. I feel so good. My hair feels so healthy. They were all so nice. So I definitely recommend this salon. I'll put their name on screen now. Now that that's done, it's time to pick up my laundry, eat some dinner, and finish my work for the day. I'm not quite sure on the order of those things, but that's what the rest of the evening's gonna look like. I have to admit, I came here just because I walked by the other day and it looked really good, and I'm very happy with that decision. If you want to find this place on Google Maps, the English written name is Meng Heng Restaurant. Essentially, it looks like the big thing that they do here is beef soup, and they have a few different variations of it. I've gone for the beef soup with the rice noodles and grilled bread. That was so good. I think it might be my favorite meal of my time in Cambodia so far, which is saying a lot because all the food's been really good. Now I'm gonna head over to a cafe / co-working space that I hear is open 24/7. So we'll put that to the test because it's getting late.
It's not a choice that I need to make. It's just a voice pointing out everything that's at stake.
I've made it to a pretty good stopping point with my work, and there's one more spot here that I really want to fit in today. So I've just called a tuk-tuk, and I'm gonna go check out the night market. I've just arrived here at the Phnom Penh night market, and immediately the energy is very different from the central market this afternoon. It's pretty quiet. It's not super lively, which I would say is actually the same as the central market. However, there's lots of bright lights and there are definitely more people here. It just still feels pretty quiet. So the market is definitely mostly clothing and lots of shoes. There is a food section in the back as well, and multiple blankets for people to sit on and have a little picnic with the food. It's not crazy big, so you can see it all pretty quickly, which is kind of what I've done here, but it's been a really nice end to a pretty long and busy and fun day. So far, my time in Cambodia has just been so incredible. The people are so nice here. The food's fantastic. I've just had a really great time, and I'm very excited to continue exploring. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. And of course, if you liked the music in this video, it is my original song. I've linked it in the video description, and you can also find it wherever you get music online by searching for me, Claire Hawkins. Thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.
I'm working on my foreign